Welcome to episode 33 of Grizzlie Knits. I am Tracy, your host of Grizzlie Knits, and this is a knitting and crochet podcast. It's a podcast. Not much crochet, but a little bit to show you. Mostly knitting. I have a ton here that, if you saw this table, it is full. I have 4 FOs, 2 from the summer, but we'll count those in. And I have 4 whips and a few other things to talk about. So it's going to be a full episode. Sit back, relax, and we will get started. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this episode, and you can find me on Instagram as Grizzlie Knits. And I think that's it. I think anything else? Oh, everything I talk about, I will write about in the description box below. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you. Okay, let's just get started. We'll dive right in. Finished objects. Okay, what do we have? All right, last time I was showing a hat called Jason's Cashmere hat. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. A lot of people have done it. Calls for worsted yarn, and I wanted to do an acrylic because the person I thought it was going to needed it to be easy and low maintenance. And so I had some Brava worsted from Knit Picks in the silver color, and I did it. So here it is. It is a really nice pattern, really well written. I love the decreases. That was really, really cute. I say because I tried it on the person and I didn't love how it looked on the person. So even, I know a lot of people have done this for like as a men's hat, but when I put it on my son, I thought, and he thought it was a little bit too bulky for him. I think he likes the thinner. So that's okay. I love it. It will go to somebody else. And I would do it again, and I probably will experiment a little bit on different types of yarns. I'm pausing because now I'm not convinced I'm recording. So, okay, I'm gonna go check. Am I recording? Is this recording? And it is. I'm so professional here. It's recording. We're all okay. Okay. Can you imagine? I would do 45, that would be me, 45-minute episode, my longest yet. Didn't press play. Okay, moving on. So that worked out well. Not for the person it is intended to, but I like having a stack of hats at this time of year. All right, what else do we have? I wanted to show you this. Even though I did it, I think I did it in like September. It's so cute, and I wanted to show you just in case anybody needs to make any baby gifts. You guys know I love making baby gifts. So I found this free pad. Was it free? I can't remember if it was free. It's called Rainbow Romper, and I thought it was so adorable. I feel like it was free, but I'll find out. And it is by Ashlee Turnbull. I don't know if she's on Instagram. She might be. I found this on Ravelry. So I had some acrylic. I do like to do baby gifts in acrylic too, because like it's just so easy for the mom or the dad to just wash it, and it's easy. The last thing they need is beautiful yarn, and they, it's just easy. Anyway, this is it. Isn't it adorable? So I followed the instructions, and it's just a simple romper. And I like it because it has like these little buttons at the bottom. So it's really easy to get off and on. This is I want to say the newborn size or the 0 to 3 month size. And then she tells you how to do the little rainbow. And I thought it was so cute. So then, as you know, I love making little animals. So I made this little mouse to go with. The pattern for this was in French Lavender House. That says it's French Lavender Designs. She does not have a mouse. So I made up the ears and I made up the tail. And if anyone buys the pattern and wants to know how to do that, just message me and I can tell you, but it's pretty nothing. And it's so cute as a little gift. So I'm just putting that away. You know, you never know. And so that I wanted to show you that, even though it wasn't a finished object that I did over the past 2 weeks, but that's okay. So the last episode, I showed I was making a granny square blanket out of my drops yarn. And my drops yarn? Yes, my drops yarn in my drops air yarn. That's what I'm trying to say. And on camera, it's very exciting. On camera, I made the decision I was going to turn it into a baby blanket. So I did that and I'm really happy with it. So it was really basic. I just started with a granny square and just kept on going. So relaxing and nice. And then I just did a little border of, I think it was just single crochet. So that came out really nice. Then I did want to show you, I found that I had made a little tiny bear hat a long time ago. This is newborn, out of drops air. So I had this left. This is what the label, this is a different color, but I just wanted to show you that. And I thought it looks so cute together. Like, can you imagine this is a gift? Like, how nice. I love it. So this hat, I was looking for the pattern to show you guys. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure it's Simply Sycamore. I will double check that. And it's just a little, and I mean, if you know your sizing, it's just a little newborn hat and then tiny little ears. But I'm pretty sure she shows how to, in the pattern, it is a paid for pattern. I do remember that. And she teaches you how to do the ears. And I'm pretty sure these were my favorite ears of all the ears I've done. You don't hear that every day. Anyway, I'm just going to put this away. So I am just going to have it ready and waiting in case of little people that I know coming into the world. Okay, I have one more finished object. This wasn't even in the radar when we last saw each other, but Judy Jules of the Autumn Acorn put out a test call for a hat. And I thought, you know, why not? Because I do love test knitting. Like, you learn, for those of you who do it, you already know this, but test knitting, you just learn so much. And I love talking to the other test knitters and that like excitement when you're all in a group. Like, it's just win, win, win. So she put out her new pattern, and it's not out yet, but I think it's coming out in December, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Broken Stones, and it's a hat. I'll show you a little picture. It's not a secret, she said. This is how it looks. And it is with a sport weight yarn held with Surrey silk. So I've never done that before. I don't think I have. So I was kind of excited to do that. So I'll show you. This is what I chose. This is a knit crate yarn. It's called Vitalana. And this is called the color Limestone. So it's really interesting because when I got this, I thought, wow, it's really white. Really, really white. Which I like that, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. Then in my stash, I had a little bit of Surrey mohair in this, it's kind of like a beigey color, beigey lavender. I don't know if that's such a thing. And put together, I got this. So this is Broken Stones by the Autumn Acorn Test Knit. And guys, I loved it. Loved it. So Judy has a very interesting technique in the pattern for folded brim. And I love learning it, and it is so warm. Like I put it on, it's so, anyway, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Hold on. Look at this. Like the fit is so good. Now my question to you. Oh, I didn't tell you what I was wearing. I'll do that in a minute. My question to you is, should I add a pom-pom? I asked my husband, and he had no words. He can't be responsible for the big decisions like that. But so it would look like that. This is a pom-pom I had in my, this is a very wild pom-pom now that I see it. I don't know. I have like less wild. I don't know. What should I do? Should I keep it like this? Because it's a great fitting hat. Oh, so warm. It's got the folded brim, and then it's got all this lace work here. And I loved it so much. And the color, like with the two mixed together, is amazing. Okay, just if you want to help, should I put on a pom-pom? What do you think? Pom-pom? No pom-pom. All right, let me know. Oh, I was keeping this in my Jenna Rose bag. You know, I love Jenna Rose and her prints. Okay. All right, let's put that down. So this is coming out in December. I'll let you know on Instagram. Amazing pattern. And I learned some new stitches even. Like, it's great. Okay, that was the Autumn Acorn Broken Stones. So those were the finished objects. And now I will tell you about my whips. So these are my active whips, things I've worked on and things that are growing. What do we have first? Oh, the socks. I'm starting to get my sock mojo back. It was really low all summer and most of the fall. And I'm starting to get that feeling again, which is really, really good. That being said, I'm still working on these socks. These are, hold on, this is a pattern. I think it was out the shore, something to do with the shore. By the Shore socks. Who's that by? Oh, I'll write it down. I thought I had it. Oh, Nancy Wheeler. That's it. There we go. By the Shore socks, Nancy Wheeler. And I'm just using yarn from my stash. I think this is Yarn Ink yarn. I'm not 100% convinced. And then just bits of for the contrast. So they're taking me far too long. I started these in July. I don't know what happened. So it's got like this really nice little pattern here, and it took me forever to do that. Every time I picked them up, I didn't want to do this, and then I put them away. I think that was part of the problem. So at least now I'm on the foot, and I'm not doing the pattern anymore. I'm done. I'm over the pattern. So I'm doing my own little stripes just to get to the end. I've got to get these finished. This is ridiculous. So they're coming along. I want these finished by Thursday. And I'll tell you why when we get to things I bought that I don't need. Part of the podcast. Okay, so I'm working on those, trying every day, like, to work on them. Oh, let's take a break with what I'm wearing. This is my simple summer sweater. Summer Simple Sweater by Hoki Locatelli. Show you. It's adorable. I love it. It's so comfortable, and it's got like the little split. I think I've worn this on a podcast before. I did the whole thing in cotton remix, Barocco cotton remix, which is like a whole bunch of different fibers in the yarn. It's great yarn. And yeah, I love this pattern. I want to do more things in this pattern. The fit is just so perfect. So I love it. That's what I'm wearing. All right, let's move on. What else do I have? Oh, yes, more changes. Oops. So in this basket, I have my Pearl Soho blanket. It's free on the website. I talked about this last podcast. I have all these one skein acrylics, and I talked about I need acrylic blankets on the main floor because of one of the dogs, and it's a whole big thing. Anyway, last time we spoke, I was here where this cute little mushroom is. And so I did this. Then tragedy struck. I realized, okay, this is I don't plan things properly. I'm a planner and I plan my whole life. But when it comes to my projects, I dive in. Like I'm like, woohoo! I'm gonna start a blanket. I'm gonna start a sweater. I don't slow down and like weigh and measure and do all the things you're supposed to do. So yesterday it dawned on me that I'm not gonna have enough yarn, because I was thinking, okay, so I made these stripes a certain length. I have to keep going, but this is all I have left. So I can't just keep going and then start decrease. Like it's just, I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn. So baby blanket to the rescue. I'm gonna make this into a baby blanket. So I'm gonna finish this stripe here, and then I'm gonna start bringing it in again. And I think this is gonna be such a nice, like modern blanket. I think it's gonna be really pretty and really cute, gender neutral and all that stuff. So that's okay. You'll see in another project, I had to make a sharp left turn. But that's part of the process, the creativity. Like it's part of what I love about knitting. You start off with one thing and then, hey, I'm gonna try this or move into this or add this color. And I do love all that. Yeah, anyway, it's going well. And now it'll be a baby blanket, which is kind of exciting because it'll be, finished a little quicker. So this, striped Pearl Soho blanket on their website, free. Amazing, easy, lovely, squishy pattern. So hopefully you'll see that soon finished. That'll be nice. But I am working on that. I keep it in the car and it's like my travel project. Okay, speaking of Tracy not planning, this almost turned tragic, but we're back, people. So I had 2 packages of, okay, it looks like this. It's from Knit Crate and looks like this. So I was gifted one to test out and everything. It's Knitology worsted. And then they had this major sale and I bought another one, thinking in my head, I will make a sweater. Does she measure? No. Does she weigh? No. Does she read the band that says like how many yards are in a skein? No. So I'm knitting away. Oh, first I picked my pattern, which I told you about last week. I am doing Andrea and Mowry, the Comfy Babe Cardi, which I've done before, which I love. And my idea was stripes, and then to save, here, I'll show you. Okay, it'll be easier if I talk about it. So I started it like this. Now in the pattern, the pearl is on the outside, but I am going to flip it and do the knit on the outside. And obviously I am not doing a fade, I'm doing a stripe. That's okay. So here it is so far. And I'm really liking it. But then I realize, why do you feel you're gonna have enough yarn? Why do you think that? Because realistically, it took me one of these to do this whole amount. Well, if I've just split for sleeves and I've already used 2 of the colors. And I was saving the other package for the arms. But like, I'm nowhere near finished the body. Like, I've just started the body basically. So there's that. And then I was going to do the gray, keep my gray, for the big shawl collar and the ribbing. I'm not going to have enough yarn. Could I buy more? Possibly. Do I want to buy more? Possibly. No, I'm not going to buy more. So this is what I've decided. I am going to continue with the body, and we'll repeat these. So it'll be like the stripes, the big gray shawl collar, and this is going to be a short sleeve sweater. So I'll do a tiny little sleeve and then the ribbing. And I feel good about that. I have a couple of short sleeve sweaters that I wear all summer. Because, you know, when you go in places and there's air conditioning, or you're just, if I wear a tank top, I get chilly sometimes. I like that. And my husband pointed out, they're very summery colors. I've trained him very well to give positive opinions on my knitting. So yeah, so that's where we're at. That's the plan. Again, I went into it thinking one thing. I'm having to adjust. Oh yeah, this cute little teapot. I made this a long time ago. I can't even remember. They're so cute. So that's where I was last time we spoke. So I did this much and then I split for sleeves. And now I'm just on straight knitting body, which we all know is great for watching TV. So that's where we're at for this. And we will see how it all goes. Sure, it'll be fine. All right. I have one more whip that I started yesterday. So I don't have a shawl on my needles, and I don't like that. I want a shawl on my needles. I saw this pattern by Stephen West, and it's a free pattern called the Boneyard Shawl. Here's the picture. It's a plain, beautiful shawl. I have noticed, now it's getting colder, I don't even know if I said, I live in Toronto, Canada, and the pretty like fingering weight shawls are lovely, but I like my heavier shawls. So I was part of a subscription this past year. I'm not doing it at the moment, but it's really a lovely subscription if you're looking for something. It's called Things Created Equal, and it is a Canadian yarn dyer, and the yarn is absolutely gorgeous. So I had some of these, not using this color, but I had this really beautiful color. I don't have the ball band. I don't think she names them anyway. I think it's just by month. Yeah, this was April. I think this was March. This is how it looks. There's purples and blues. Like, it's so pretty. And then I've noticed I don't have a lot of gray shawls. I don't even think I have any gray shawls, and I wear a ton of gray. So I had this beautiful gray, and this is all DK. This is the vintage DK Barocco. One of our it's sad, but like we have 2 local yarn stores in our area, and one shut down this year. And they had this big sale. I might have dropped by, and I got this. So I started it last night, and I'm already obsessed because I love it's easy, and it's gonna look so pretty. This is it so far. I'm really happy with how it looks. This little progress keeper was from Noble Character Crafts. When I got some of her yarn when she yarn dyed, she'd always put little progress keepers on. They're so cute. Anyway, my original intent was I was gonna do like a round of gray and then like stripes, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I want this more gray than the other color. So I think I'm going to do now two things of gray and then one thing of the color. So on this is if you've never made a shawl before, I would definitely say this is the one to make. Easy, and his explanations are typical Stephen West, just amazing. But he gives you 2 ways of doing your increases. I started doing my increases as yarn overs, and it was not the look I was going for. It was very opened and like holy, which I love for some things, but I didn't want it for this. I feel like this is a heavier shawl with the colors. So then he just wants you to do it another way, and I like it so much better now. Can't wait to work on this. Oh, I love this. So Boneyard shawl, Stephen West, and we'll see where that takes us. Will I have enough yarn? I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's that. Now I have a cross stitch. What? My last cross stitch, I think I told you I don't think I will be doing anymore. This summer, even this spring, I decided I was going to try it again. I still don't love it. I'm sorry for all the people that make beautiful cross stitches that watch this. It's okay. It's not for me. But I thought if I show you it, I'm going to have to finish it. And you guys can bully me like, where's your cross stitch? I'm keeping it in this little bag that we got sheets in. Very fancy over here. But it's such a great bag because it's clear. I got the cross stitch on Amazon. And this is what it looks like. I thought it was really pretty. I love flowers and plants. I thought it was pretty. And it's not even like the real, I don't even know, is it called cross stitch? I think it's called cross stitch, but it's not like what the professionals do. Like it's telling me what to do. I'm not counting anything. So this is it so far. So I've done the flowers. It is cool because you're learning new stitches. It's cool. It's all right. I don't find it relaxing. I find it a little stressful. You know what's really stressful? And maybe those of you who cross stitch can tell me what to do. What the heck is this? What am I supposed to do with this? Like, it's like this, but then like when I pull it out, it gets all messy, tangly. Is there like a trick I'm missing? Maybe I should go on YouTube. Anyway, I need a plan, guys. I need a plan. Like okay, you're working on your cross stitch for 30 minutes a day or some fancy plan because it's not going to get done. And it's like, it would be nice, right? Like if it got done and I could hang it up. We'll see. Okay, we're going to see. So I wanted to show you that. That's like a whip. A whip that doesn't feel like it has an end date. Okay, got that. What else did I want to show you? Oh, there's just one more thing and then we're done. Oh, not done because I want to announce the winner of the giveaway. But before that, I wanted to okay, Christmas. Oh, all right. I usually buy an Advent. For the past 2 years, I've bought Advents and I've absolutely loved them. But they were definitely not in my budget this year. They were not on the horizon. So I have bought some minis from a local dyer that I thought was going to be here by now, but it's not, but that's fine. But I was going to show you, I think I'm going to put them all in like a basket and close my eyes and pull one out. My family think I'm a little, but I like that idea. Just to have something every day to pull out. That would be nice. I think actually I only got 12, so I do it every other day. Okay, that's besides the point. I did treat myself to the 24 24 stripe advent skein from the Cozy Knitter. And her packaging says, no peeking, please do not open until December 1st, which is Friday. So here it is. So I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and it was way more affordable for me this year than the Advents. So I want to finish those other socks, so I only have these to work on, and I'm super excited. So I've got that ready. I found these cute little Christmas progress keepers. Probably you're going, didn't she once say she's Jewish? Yes, she did. I love Hanukkah, but I also love Christmas. I love Christmas. So this is why I still need to collect my Christmas things. Anything to do with family, I am like all over. All the celebrations. To do with family, I'm your girl. There's a little Santa, which is so cute. And then last year, I did a collaboration with Bobby Lee from Inspired Knitting Podcast, and she made these adorable Christmas bags, which I love. So that's gonna be my sock bag, my Christmas sock bag, and it starts on Thursday, and I'm excited. So that was the only thing that came through the mail, and that's it. I think we have done it all. Last week we were having a giveaway for yarn from Knit Crate, beautiful, vibrant kind of orangey yarn, and some of my stitch markers. And I asked you what you like about fall. And oh my goodness, you guys, I read everyone, and I want to answer everyone. I just didn't want to do that yet until I picked the person. But I loved everything. Honestly, it was so heartwarming. And, you know, you guys were so honest. Like, some of you, like, told me what you love about fall. And then some people were like, fall was tough for me. You know, I lost somebody, or I'm struggling. And I was just like, you know, I love this community, and I love how we're there for each other. And please, if anybody needs someone to talk to, just reach out, you know. I'm just an email away. But I did pick a winner. She wrote the extra long warm weather is what she liked. And I have to agree, we've had some gorgeous warm weather here too. So Allison Barnes, if you're watching, you won. And if you're not watching, why aren't you watching, Allison? No, just kidding. I will message you. And it's really cool because Allison is a beautiful creator and yarn dyer herself. And her Advent was the first Advent I ever got. So that was really nice. So that's it. I hope everyone is doing really well. For my American friends, I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving with family. And now we're all into holiday mode. And we'll see how much I can get done. I feel like there's not a lot of gift giving going on here. I have a few ideas. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. I'm struggling with my sock mojo, and I feel like I need to try DK. Has anyone done that? Like, you're struggling with the fingering weight, which is, you know, obviously very, very thin, and then you move to DK and you got all your like mojo back. Because there are a few people in my life that I know would love my socks, but the thought of like casting on fingering weight right now, I don't know what it is. It's just very overwhelming. So I think this week I'm gonna try DK. I know Rosa Opal Knits has a DK pattern out on their website, a free one, which looks super nice. I think I actually I don't know if I bought it. Summerly Knits has their Thickness pattern. I could try that. I don't know, there's a lot of DK patterns that I think I need to try and see if that brings it back. Like, wow, I made these in a week. You know, I need that win. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. happy knitting, happy crocheting, whatever you're doing, make it happy. Take care. Bye-bye.